The Torrent This Top 10 is proudly brought to you by Pop Culture, Australia's leading online retailer for all your pop culture merchandise. With thousands of products available at your fingertips, including action figures, collectibles, pop vinyl, bobbleheads, statues, props, cards, graphic novels and books, DVD and Blu-ray, and much, much more, popculture.com.au is your one-stop shop for everything you need. popculture.com.au, proud supporters of the Torrent This network.
Hang on a second, I've got to sneeze. Fuck. I've been holding that sneeze for like 2 minutes. I'm like, fuck, no, can't get it out. Wait, it's coming.
Look at the light. Apparently that helps.
Yeah, no, it does, right. Because when you're talking, I'm like, okay. TV, don't interrupt him. Excuse me. That's fucking
That was like
better.
a cough.
Yeah, I know. I usually sneeze twice, so it'll probably another one coming.
Bless you.
My eyes will be all red now.
Welcome to the Torrent This Top 10, the show where Michael and I choose a topic, decide our own top 5, and then combine them to make the Torrent This Top 10 list. Our topic today, best movie actors of all time. Now before we get into things, we must first predict what each other's top 5 will be, so let's start with Michael.
Hi guys, I'm here to give you a sneak peek at Dando's top 5 actors of all time. Feel pretty confident about this. When it comes to movies, I definitely know what's in his wheelhouse, so I feel like there'll be some good points here. Hugh Jackman, he's Australian and he's just a general likeable dude. He's got a good range, he does musicals, he does action. I think Dando will be able to respect that. Robin Williams. You know, Robin Williams is a guy that I think Dando even said a few episodes ago, he's a guy that brought a lot of joy to people's lives. So I feel like he'll want to recognise that by putting him in the list. Leonardo DiCaprio. There is no doubt about it, Leonardo DiCaprio is Hollywood's leading man right now. Therefore, he needs to make the list. Jim Carrey. Dando loves Jim Carrey movies. I don't think he likes The Cable Guy, which is weird because The Cable Guy is my favourite Jim Carrey movie. But he likes all of them, like The Truman Show, and he probably even likes Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. So I feel like that'll be on the list. And he's number 1, just because I remember him saying that he respects him for being able to do this, Harrison Ford. And this is obviously, you know, he was able to be more than just Indiana Jones and more than just Han Solo. So I think that will be his number 1 because he's got those rose-coloured Star Wars glasses. Let's see what he thinks I'll have.
Okay, Michael's top 5 male movie actors of all time. Pretty confident with this list. Let's see how I go. I think Michael's 2 through 5, in no particular order, are going to consist of Tom Hardy. He was Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. He was an awesome Bane. Some would say the perfect Bane. I'm pretty sure Michael appreciates him as an actor. He's one of those movies that Michael just likes Tom Hardy. I always hear him talking about Tom Hardy. So Tom Hardy being his 2 through 5. He's also going to have none other than Leonardo DiCaprio, arguably the best actor of our time. He is just awesome in everything he does. And Michael particularly likes the scene in Django when the blood and the... yeah, you know. So also think he's going to have Samuel Jackson. He was Mace Windu. Plus he's also an awesome actor. And Michael, I hear him quote Samuel all the time. So Samuel Jackson's going to be Michael's 2 through 5. I also think he's going to have none other than Scarface himself, Mr. Al Pacino. Also did like Dog Day Afternoon and plenty of other movies that Michael loves. He's in Heat. I think he's in Heat. Michael loves Heat. So yeah, Al Pacino, Godfather. Like it's a crime if one of us doesn't have him in the list. So he'll have Al Pacino. But Michael's number 1. Now this was a bit of a toss-up. It was either going to be Leonardo or this guy. And I think this guy is going to be Chris Pratt. Relatively new into the scene, but Michael loves him in Guardians of the Galaxy. Plus he's in Parks and Rec as well. And Michael loves that show. He's going to be in Jurassic World. Not sure that movie's going to be any good, but he is like on his way to the top, if not all, like he's pretty much there. Like he is like now the golden boy of Hollywood. Like everyone wants Chris Pratt in their movies. So Chris Pratt will be Michael's number 1. Actually, there's one other reason why I think he's going to be Michael's number 1, and that's that Michael's recently going through the whole getting fit into shape transformation. Chris Pratt was a pretty chubby dude a few years ago. Michael wasn't very chubby, but Chris Pratt, he was a chubby dude, and he got himself right into shape, and he got Guardians of the Galaxy, and now his stock is just through the roof. So I think that'll appeal to Michael as well. So Chris Pratt will be Michael's number 1. Let's see how I go. Want to kick it off?
Nah.
Welcome to the Torrent This Top 10 Best Male Actors of All Time. Movie actors, not TV actors, because that'd be a different list.
Yes, it would be.
What was your criteria for
They had
this?
to have been in a movie.
Just one single movie?
Yes.
Okay, then. That's fair enough.
And I'm standing by that because of my number one. So don't even.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I thought I had your number one too. Damn it. I think who I've picked for your number one will definitely be in your list. So anyway, thanks to our official sponsors, Pop Culture Superstore, Australia's #1 online retailer for pop culture merchandise.
And 80stees.com.
.com.
Which if you can't see it, this is a Karate Kid t-shirt and it's amazing.
Want to show the back? There we go. And I have a Buzz Lightyear outfit shirt.
To infinity
and beyond. So thanks to our sponsors, Pop Culture and 80stees.com. We appreciate your sponsorship very dearly here at Torrent This. Now let's get into the Torrent This top 10 best male movie actors of all time. Number 5, Michael, take it away.
Okay, my number 5 is sort of a weird anomaly on my list because you look at him and you don't think, this guy's a good actor. But then you think about every movie he's ever been in and he's great in all of them. And that is Tom Hardy.
I have Tom Hardy on your list.
Yes, very good.
I think I do, because I fucking hope I did, so I was going to. Yes, Tom Hardy's on your list.
Bane, in that movie where he fights his brother, what is it? I've forgotten it. It's not the Christian Bale one, it's the ultimate fighting version of the Christian Bale one, pretty much.
Of Batman?
No, Bane, and then there's the Ultimate Fighter one that he's in. Warrior.
He does
amazing.
Locke is a recent movie he's done, which
Yep.
is meant to be really good too.
And he's in Rock and Roller way back in
Yep.
the day before he was huge. He's just, everything he's in, he's great. But I look at him, I'm like, not that good of an actor.
But you like him.
But I thoroughly enjoy it.
That's a perfect criteria.
Yeah, exactly.
One of my criteria is like, if he's in a movie, will I want to watch it?
Yes, and Tom Hardy, I sat through that horrible love triangle secret agent movie because Tom Hardy was in it.
Which movie was that?
I don't know, but it's terrible. And they do all of their shooting with a pistol from the hip and they're getting headshots. And this was right when I was going through the academy. I watched it with Adriana. I'm like, you wouldn't be able to hit shit from down there.
But it's Tom Hardy.
But it's Tom Hardy and Chris Pine.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
My number 5 is he's became more popular in, say, the last 5 or so years.
Okay.
I think his first breakout movie was about 2009.
Yep.
Bradley Cooper.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Because I look at Bradley Cooper as someone that Hollywood has tricked us into thinking is a good actor.
No, when I first saw The Hangover, I thought, okay, he's just like he's good. He's a
good looking dude.
I thought Hollywood obviously want this guy to be their new big thing.
He's Hollywood's Roman Reigns.
But then I watched the Screen Actors Studio thing with him.
Yep.
Interview. He's just a genuinely nice dude, and he deserves to be in that spot.
Okay.
Like he is just. I watched it going into it thinking, okay, I'm going to come out of this with fuel to be able to say, this is why this guy's a dick.
Yeah.
He completely just broke everything down. Like he was just such a nice dude, and like Silver Linings Playbook. He
crushed that. He was so good in that.
American Sniper, he played the part so good, but the movie is a bit.
I really liked American Sniper.
It was a good movie. It just seemed a bit.
I nearly signed up for the military after that.
Yeah, how about when the guy drills the kid's head?
That's where I was like, fuck it, let's get these savages.
Yeah, so he played that part really good, man.
Yeah.
What's the other? The Hangover's funny. So he's a funny dude as well.
Yeah.
He's got a sense of humour.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians Rocket Raccoon. Yeah.
Yep.
So. I almost thought it said Rocky Raccoon, which is the Beatles song. Anyway, so Bradley Cooper, my number 5, just all around good dude, and he's a really good actor.
Cool.
Number 4, Michael.
I'm going to do a horrible impersonation of my number 4 to see if you can get it. All right?
Al Pacino.
No. Actually, I'm not even going to bother doing impersonation because I can't do it. Michael Caine.
I had a feeling you liked Michael Caine.
Yes. And this is not
Were you
just...
going to say my name is Michael Caine? Is that what you were going to try and do?
My name? No. You got to do this weird talking through your nose thing. I can't do it. But I've liked Michael Caine since like The Italian Job. So not just because of his work in Batman, but I thought he was great in The Italian Job. And then, let's be honest, he was the perfect Alfred.
Yeah.
He was amazing as Alfred. And I know they're not using the same cast, but they should really bring him back as Alfred for Batman vs Superman. No one else should ever be Alfred.
Is someone else going to be playing Alfred?
Quite possibly. It's like in the Spider-Man movie where they changed who was it? J. Jonah Jameson. J.K. Simmons played that role perfectly, and then they changed it, and there was no reason to change it. Alfred is the perfect Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Michael Caine is the perfect Alfred, and that's why he's number 4 on my list, because the work he's been doing recently, like not even just that, The Prestige, He's amazing
Oh, how
in
good
that.
is that movie?
He's so
That was
good.
your favourite sci-fi, wasn't it?
Yes, and it is. So yes, Michael Caine, amazing, and he's one of those actors that the older he gets, I don't know, that they get better with age.
Yeah.
Like a wine. I don't drink wine.
I considered him
Like
put
a
him on the
whiskey.
list. I almost put him on your list, but I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah.
Because I know Nicola, my wife, she loves Michael Caine. She always
Yeah.
says my name is.
Mine, no.
Yeah. She loves it. But anyway, good number 4. My number 4, very similar criteria to Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Seems like a really nice dude.
Yep.
But he's established himself far more than what Bradley Cooper has. He's been in the business a lot longer.
Yep.
Matt Damon.
The diamond. I didn't have him down.
Have you seen him do interviews? He just seems like such a cool guy.
He does, my favourite interview with him is the interview that he did on the...
Matthew McConaughey impersonation.
No.
Showed off.
No. There's what's... You know the man
Jimmy
show?
Kimmel, where he's always
Jimmy
angry.
Kimmel,
Yeah.
yes, that was hilarious.
Cuts him off all the time.
Yeah.
But see, he was in on that because he's just a funny dude. He
Yeah.
knew that would be... That got more fucking views than what if you actually did a stock standard interview.
Yeah, exactly.
And you didn't have to do anything. He's going to come in late. You know what I mean?
I think Matt Damon's great.
Yeah.
He didn't make my list, and I didn't think you'd have him on yours.
The One Identity trilogies.
Yeah.
I
think it's a 4-way
4
now.
maybe, but I don't think he was in the 4th one.
No, he wasn't. Jeremy Renner has replaced him.
The Ocean's 11 movies.
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
What else? He did the comedies as well, like Stuck on You.
What's he been doing recently?
He did the last big box office smash that he did that I can remember was the Green Zone, the war one. Did he win Best Actor for that one? Best Picture maybe.
No, I didn't watch that one.
But yeah, he's doing a lot of sort of like activism stuff on the side now. I think he's using his fame to charity work and that kind of thing. But he just seems like an average dude that's just made his way into Hollywood.
You really like people that seem likeable outside.
Yeah.
Like if someone came along and said Michael Caine is a and he just abuses everyone, I wouldn't care. He'd still make my list. But I feel like if someone came along and had proof that Matt Damon was a behind the scenes, you wouldn't put him on your list.
I wouldn't. No.
Okay. Yeah.
That adds. That's what gets them onto the list.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
So I'm like, these guys are both good actors, but he seems like an awesome dude.
Awesome dude. And okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So Matt Damon, my number 4. Number 3.
My number 3, I feel like while he's an older dude and he has an established body of work, I feel like he's only getting recognised in the last few years, and that's Christoph Waltz.
Fuck it, I took him off your list.
Oh.
I had him on your list because I remember you loved his Inglourious Basterds.
Inglourious Basterds and Django Unchained.
But you liked the way he was a villain in Inglourious Basterds.
Yes, and then he was a good guy in Django Unchained. They're just 2 movies. I don't really care for what's his face.
Quentin Tarantino.
I don't care for Quentin Tarantino, and I didn't think Inglourious Basterds was that good, but he was a standout role in that. And I don't... And Django Unchained I liked. Funnily enough, I could have done with less Django and more Christoph Waltz, but he's got this long body of work. He's like a stage actor and things like that. And funnily, similar to your list, he seems like this really genuine, nice guy. I've seen him in interviews. It's actually quite funny.
He seems appreciative that he's being
Yeah,
recognised.
exactly. And I think, if he does a couple more movies and he's as good in as good in them as he has been in these last 2 that I mentioned, like he's just cemented superstardom forever.
That's why Bradley Cooper was below Matt Damon, because they're both in there for similar reasons, but he's only new. He hasn't proven himself as much as Matt Damon has.
Yeah, and while Christoph Waltz, he probably has proven himself on stage and stuff, I feel like everyone's getting their first exposure to him in the first couple of years. But he's just so amazing that I couldn't leave him off the list.
Yeah, good number 3. My number 3, and this guy to me seems like the dad in Hollywood. Like he could be any actor's dad.
Okay.
Tom Hanks.
Wow, I've not got one for you yet. This is bad.
He's been in so many blockbuster movies.
Yep.
That I feel wouldn't be as blockbustery, if that's even a word, if he wasn't the main role. Like Forrest Gump. Can you imagine anyone else playing Forrest Gump? It's hard to imagine, I know, but Apollo 13, The Green Mile, Forrest Gump.
See, that's funny. The Green Mile, I don't even think of Tom Hanks. I think of Mike Clark Duncan. Yeah.
But it was a team effort, that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What was the war one he was in?
Saving Private
Ryan. Come on. Catch Me If You Can. He was really good in that. He was in that really bad one, Castaway.
You thought that was bad?
Oh, it gets slammed a lot.
I like that movie.
Like, it wasn't terrible.
I watched that movie just the other
It's not
month.
considered a blockbuster, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to the rest.
The work he did for that role, like that role broke filming for I think 6 months so he could put on the weight and then lose the weight again.
Everything he does, he gets so immersed in the role. That's
Yeah.
what I love about him as an actor. If he's doing something, he's very selective. You don't see him in like 3 or 4 movies a year.
No.
The movies he picks it because he knows, all right, I'm going to immerse myself in that role. I'm going to make it the best I can possibly do.
Yep.
And every time, if he's in a movie, you know it's... Is he in a shit movie? Can you think of one shit movie that he's in?
What about that one that's like a half weird animated movie and he's The Polar Express? I've never heard anyone have anything good to say about that movie.
I see what you mean. But however, he is the voice in quite possibly the most successful animated movie of all time, Toy Story.
Yes, very true.
Yes.
You forget that, don't you?
Yeah.
Who's the other voice?
Tim Allen.
Yeah, it is too. I love Tim Allen.
Yeah. So my number 3 is Tom Hanks. Number 2, then before we get into number 2, Michael, it's time for the official aggro draw.
Yes.
Not the aggro draw, the pop culture draw. So Facebook.com/torrent this. Every week, usually Monday afternoon, I put up what this week's topic is going to be. If you comment and tell us what would make your top number 1, not the 5, just your number 1.
Yep.
Just one comment gets your name into this draw, and you can win a $30 pop culture gift card. This week, best male movie actors of all time. Michael, who is our winner?
The actor is Samuel L. Jackson, and the winner is Max Blake.
Max Blake, congratulations. You have just won yourself a $30 pop culture gift card. Samuel L. Jackson's a good actor.
Yeah, he's good. He almost made my list.
Yeah.
Almost, but then I remember he just yells.
He does.
He just yells.
But he's been in so many good movies.
He's got a good story though too.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get his break until he was like 40 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, thanks to Max Blake for commenting, and thanks to everyone that commented this week. We're getting more and more comments each week.
Yes.
It's getting hard for Michael to have to write... How many names are in here? Michael have to write them individually down.
Thanks, guys.
We need a better system.
Yes, we do.
But so Facebook.com/torrent list, the link's in the description of the video. Make sure you like it so you can enter next week's draw. Now, Michael, let's get into number 2. What is your number 2 best male movie actor of all time?
Number 2, that is an excellent question. Maybe you should go with yours.
My number 2 is who I consider to be one of the best, not the best, because he's not number 1, one of the best male actors in modern history.
Yep.
That is Leonardo DiCaprio.
My number 2 is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Awesome.
I had DiCaprio for your list as well.
Okay, cool. So that's 1 point
Did
each.
you have it for me?
I fucking hope I did. Yeah, I did because I remember you loved how he bled and
Yes,
blood. Yeah.
yes.
But he...
So you're on 2, I'm on 1.
Yes, he's in this for the same reason as Tom Hanks, but where he immerses himself in roles. He's very selective. He picks certain roles.
Yep.
But he is more daring. Tom Hanks, not that he doesn't go for
You would
daring
never
roles.
see Tom Hanks in a movie like Blood Diamond.
Blood Diamond, Django Unchained,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's more out there, you know.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got a more widespread. Like Wolf of Wall Street, man. That was fucking
that
epic.
was an amazing movie.
How did he not get best male actor for that?
I don't know.
There's
I don't
something
know.
going
There's
on there.
something weird going on. He should have had it, I don't know, like 4 years in a row.
Oh, dude. He's so good. Like, he probably is the best actor. But he's not my favourite actor, which is why he's not my number 1. But think of a better actor.
It's hard to do.
Like-
He is one of the best leading men in Hollywood, easily.
And he just seems like... See, Tom Hanks, he immerses himself in the roles. He's not as daring as Leonardo, but he's not... He doesn't seem like a Hollywood dude. Leonardo is just Hollywood.
The Hollywood
He's just
dude.
like, I've got women on each arm.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He's
The hair
our
slicked back.
generation's Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, yeah, and he's becoming Jack Nicholson. Man.
He really is. Yeah.
But yeah, Tom Hanks he doesn't seem boring, but he just seems like he wants to go home and have cocoa and watch, the news.
DiCaprio's like, he's the representation for Hollywood.
He wants to take on... See, Johnny Depp does the same thing, but he's just weird. Like he tries to do everything quirky. Leonardo DiCaprio just gets every role and just makes every guy just go, I want to fucking be you.
Yes, he nails every role. Like he was, as a slave owner, he was amazing.
Oh man, like making the guy pull his eyes out, push his eyes.
Yeah.
And the dogs onto the guys and...
Did you remember the internet story about that?
Yeah, they said it was real.
It's like Leonardo DiCaprio demanded it was real.
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
Yeah. Even Titanic, man. Like that's what really put him out there because he was in
The Island?
He was
Is that what it was called?
The Beach.
The Beach.
Yes.
Yep.
What's that in Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
He played the
I
school kid.
remember watching that in school. Yeah.
Like he even nailed that role.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
kid- there was one other one, The Basketball Diaries, where he's shooting kids to school.
I had not seen that actually.
Romeo and Juliet is in
I've
that.
seen that, yes.
Yeah, so He's just awesome.
He is. I actually like Romeo and Juliet.
I haven't seen it.
I actually like that movie, and I should not. And I think it's him. I think he makes me like that.
It's similar to Tom Hanks. Some of the movies, they probably would have been blockbusters just because of what the story's about, but they...
Inception! How are we forgetting Inception?
Yeah, Inception. Yeah. Man, so Leonardo's a worthy number 2. Probably should be number 1, but he's not my number 1.
Yeah.
But my number 2, Leonardo.
I think he should be my number 1 as well.
Number 1, I want to guess what your number 1 is before you say it.
Okay.
So I'll go first. I had your number 1
Yes.
as Chris Pratt.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Can you see why though?
Yes, I can see why. I mean, Chris Pratt is blowing the fuck up.
Yeah, but not only that, I thought you could relate to him because he was not a very healthy dude at one point.
No, that's it.
And he's just got himself into shape.
He has,
and he's just skyrocketed his career. I
Yeah.
thought you could, that part of him would have what's the word? Not appealed to you. Inspired you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can say I have your number 1 as Harrison Ford.
No.
Damn. Well, I guess you win then.
He wasn't even considered.
Or maybe it'll be a tie.
No, I don't like him that much as an actor. I just think Han Solo is a cool character.
Yeah. He should really stop flying stuff.
Yeah,
I looked
really.
into him. He's had like 3 plane accidents and 1 helicopter crash.
Yeah.
He's not good at a part.
Whoever's making the Star Wars film here say, you dude, take his
Stop.
fucking license.
Yes.
Take the keys out of the ignition.
You're very bad at
We
this.
need you, unless he's getting killed off.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We'll soon find out.
So my number 1 has been in a few movies. I told you one movie, I was a bit of hyperbole there. He was in Prometheus. He was in Pacific Rim. He's been in both the Thor movies.
It's not Charlie Hunnam. It's not Ron Perlman.
It's Idris Elba.
Which one's he?
Idris Elba is the black guy. So in Pacific Rim, he's like their boss. In Thor, he's Heimdall. In Prometheus, he's the pilot.
I can try and envision. I can't really picture him.
This is a guy, okay, so he's on the list. I know it's a movie thingo role, and he's only kind of just starting out.
That's 3 movies.
In Hollywood. Yeah, it's 4 movies. Yeah.
Big, popular movies.
Yes, true, but he was never like the leading man in any of them. But that being said, he was one of the leading men in The Wire. He was Stringer Bell.
Oh, now I know who he is.
He was the
He was in
leading.
The Wire.
Yeah,
I've seen The Wire,
he was the leading man in Luther as Luther.
Yeah, I've seen. Because you told me to look it up.
Yeah, he is an amazing actor. He should. This is Daniel Craig's last Bond movie. If he's not the next James Bond, there is something wrong in Hollywood. This guy, he's a black guy, but he's everything that James Bond should be. You know how I talk about with Batman, it's really important to get Bruce Wayne right?
Yeah.
And less important to get Batman right? Well, with Bond, it's less important to get the gun-toting parts of Bond right. It's more important to have that playboy, suave sophistication, and Idris Elba just oozes that. He's the reason I drink gin.
Really?
Yes, because he endorsed a gin, and I'm like, I'm drinking that gin.
He's well, we've had a black stormtrooper. Why can't we have the black one?
Exactly. I'm a guy that advertising doesn't work on. Idris Elba makes it work on me.
Okay then. He's a worthy number 1.
He is amazing. Everyone should watch every movie he's ever been in.
Okay then. Well done. I didn't get that.
God, well, there's still hope for a tie.
My number 1. I think you'll probably have him on my list. I thought you might have had him as my number 1. Liam Neeson.
No.
Really?
No. Not at all.
He is the guy who, if he's in the movie, I know I'm going to like it. But,
Wow.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Wow.
Think of a in today's time, better revenge movie actor.
Better revenge, but that's a very small...
An action movie star. Think of a guy who does more, purely by name.
Yeah.
Think of an action star that has more appeal than Liam Neeson now. For thriller movies.
If there was like an action movie that had Liam Neeson in it and an action movie that had Tom Hardy in it, and I only had enough money to see one of them, I would see the Tom Hardy one.
Which is why it's on your list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. He's got a movie coming up soon called something about running. I'm not sure, but it looks awesome.
Run All Night.
Run All Night. Yeah. The Taken movies. He's done Unknown, which is a good movie. I've told you about before. Walking on the Tombstones. Plus, he's done.
Oh, is Unknown that plane one?
Yes.
I've seen that now.
No. Unknown is the one where he's he's actually a bad guy, but doesn't realise he's a bad guy.
Oh.
He's in Paris and he has a car accident, and he's actually a undercover bad guy.
Yeah.
They're trying to plant a bomb, but he's playing a fake alias.
Yeah.
And because he gets injured, they try and.
Oh yeah,
and
you
he
told me
wakes
about that one.
Wakes up with amnesia, and he can't
Yeah,
really get
yeah.
right. But so that's a good movie. Non-stop.
Okay,
That's the one. That's the one where he doesn't.
His movies have really bad names.
Yeah, they're all very similar, aren't they?
Yeah,
Not wrestling pay-per-views.
They're-
Non-stop. Run all night.
they're the movies I expect Wesley Snipes to be in.
Whatever happened to him?
He went to prison for tax evasion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's so funny in The Expendables, where they bust him out of prison. They're like, "What were you in prison for?" He's like, "Tax evasion." And you're like, "Oh, that's true. You were."
But he can also do comedy too. Like he did The A-Team.
Yes.
He was in that. What was that love movie? Love Actually. That was sort of a comedy romantic movie.
I don't think I've seen
It
it.
had like 20 different like. Big
Oh, I
names in it.
hate those movies, like
Yeah.
Halloween or New Year's Eve. Those
Like that.
not
yeah.
Halloween, Valentine's Day,
Valentine's
and those
Day, yeah.
stupid movies.
Yeah, the Valentine's Day was inspired by Love Actually.
Had
That was a
Taylor
Christmas
Swift in
movie.
it.
Yeah, but he just seems like he seems like another dad. But
Yeah.
he's also been in Star Wars too. He was Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars.
Yes, he
Phantom
was.
Menace.
Yes.
So that's sort of a bit as well. But he is literally the movie. He's the guy now. If I see an ad with a trailer like with him in it, I get excited because I know there's going to be a movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how many people do that though. You might be like an army of one on this.
For Liam Neeson, really?
Yeah, I don't think. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I don't think he has that mass appeal.
I fucking.
He's got in your heart.
I love him. I love it. And I've seen interviews with him. He's a funny dude.
Yeah,
I didn't realise he actually has a really strong Irish accent.
he does. Yes.
So he covers it up well.
Yeah.
But so Liam Neeson's my number one. He is the guy that, like you said, you picked Tom Hardy. But who's your guy? If you saw his name on the bill,
Idris Elba, 100%.
yeah,
Yeah, that's why he's my number one.
that's the same reason
Yeah.
for my Liam Neeson. So yeah, so let's go through what we thought each other's top five would be.
Excellent. Well, I thought you would have Hugh Jackman. I couldn't figure out who your fifth would
He
be.
seems like a nice guy, but yeah, I'm not big on the X-Men movies. I'm just not.
Okay, yeah. I thought you'd have Robin Williams.
He was on there, but then these guys just trump him.
Yep. I thought you'd have DiCaprio, which you did.
Yep.
I thought you'd have Kerry.
Kerry.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, I'm thinking K-E-R-R-Y.
No.
Yeah.
And I thought you'd have Harrison Ford just because I remember the last time we were talking about something, you said how much you respect Harrison Ford for being able to do more than just Star Wars.
Yeah, compared to the rest of them.
Yes.
Alright, I thought your top five would be Tom Hardy,
Yes, he was there.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Nah.
Al Pacino.
Yeah, like he was close because of the, Scarface, Dog Day Afternoon, all those great movies he's been in, but then these other guys.
It was before that. 17 something?
Serpico?
Serpico.
Yeah.
Why did I say 17?
I don't know. There was an S there though.
Yeah. And Leonardo DiCaprio would be your four. And I thought your
Yep.
number one would be Chris Pratt.
Okay, yeah. Chris Pratt definitely has potential to get there. I think Jurassic Park might ruin him for me though. Because
It
that's
doesn't?
going to be a shit movie.
It doesn't look good. Like everyone's saying, oh, how good is the scene where the dinosaur comes out of the water and it's the shark? And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just gonna. I can already tell what's gonna happen in the movie before
Yes.
it can come out.
Of course,
they've
yeah.
given you the entire plot.
Yeah.
They're just
They
like,
really have.
they've. Chris Pratt has to train these dinosaurs to help him
Yes.
to kill the one that's like.
That's
being
it.
genetically
Chris
made.
Pratt trains velociraptors, and then the velociraptors hunt.
Probably get eaten.
Yeah.
And he feels sad for
And
them.
he feels sad, and he rides a motorcycle, and some kids are in a little sphere, and they probably get eaten.
I reckon the kids get eaten.
Maybe they get eaten. I'd
Hopefully.
enjoy it if they got eaten.
It wouldn't be a shit movie then.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the Torrent's Top 10 Best Male Movie Actors of All Time. If you agree or if you disagree, comment below. Tell us what you think.
And you should also comment and tell us whose list is better.
Yes.
I tried to get the start on the last list. No one did it. Fucking do what you're told.
Yeah. If you think Michael's is better, comment below. Like, give it. And I was going to say, give a thumbs up if you think Michael's, thumbs down if you think it's mine. But we don't want thumbs down.
want thumbs
We
down.
want thumbs up. Give us a
Yeah.
thumbs up in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. New episodes every single Wednesday. But here's a bit of a spoiler. We might not have one in 2 weeks' time.
Yes.
Because Michael's going to be at WrestleMania.
I am. I'm going to be at WrestleMania. If you're watching WrestleMania, I'm going to be directly across from Hardcam, about 3 rows up from the floor.
You have to take some sort of time at this time.
I will consider it.
You better.
I will consider it.
Alrighty, so thanks for watching. Thanks to our sponsors, Pop Culture Superstore, popculture.com.au.
Superstore, is that new? You've never said that before.
Their Facebook page is always Pop Culture
Superstore? Okay.
So I just thought to throw it in there.
Alright, fair enough.
Something different.
Yeah.
I like to change things up.
Change it up.
And
Flip the script.
80stees.com.
.com.
These awesome shirts, Buzz Lightyear outfits, and the Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Amazing. And Awesome shirt to work out in as well.
Really?
Yeah, I worked
Do
out
guys
this
comment
morning.
on it?
No, God, if a guy came up to me and started talking to me in the gym, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
This is not correct gym etiquette. You go to your corner, I'll go to my corner, and we'll be happy.
Yeah, I hate it when guys try and... I used to go to the gym ages ago, and guys would try and help you with your technique, and you're like, leave me alone!
I had a guy at Derrimut. This is one of the reasons I don't go to Derrimut anymore. He came over to me, he's like, can you see that poster over there? I go, no, I don't have my glasses on. He goes, well, that's me, so I know what I'm talking about.
Did he say that?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And he came up right after I was doing pyramids, like, you know, where you start heavy and then you go light.
Yeah.
So I've done like 200 reps and my form's getting a little bit shitty. And he's like, your form, you know, could use some work. I'm like, thanks, man. You know, let's forget what I'm doing.
I feel sorry for the people that feel like they have to go to the gym and like talk to people like that.
Yes.
Like that's their life.
Yeah.
Like that's sad.
It's very sad. I would rather not talk about the gym ever.
I hate
The only reason I brought it up is because this is the cool shit to work out.
The reason I don't go to the gym is because of people like that. I fucking can't stand them. Anyway,
people.
What's this have to do with the best male movie actors of all time?
They probably all go to the gym.
Maybe. They probably do. So Chris Pratt definitely does.
Oh, he
was
definitely
a beast, like a chubby beast.
Yes, he was. I'm watching Parks and Rec. He was a big
That's the
dude.
other reason why I thought you'd be in it, because you're watching Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was it? Andy
Dwyer.
Yeah.
Or Burt Macklin. FBI.
Facebook.com/Torrent. This description is a link to this video. If you want to check out pop culture or 80stees.com, links also in the description of this video. Michael, any final words?
Yes, Marvel, if you want to do another transformation like you've done with Chris Pratt and Paul Rudd, I am available for your next superhero movie. You can do some before and after, and everybody like, wow, look how big he is. It'll be awesome. And don't get pregnant. Hey guys, Dando told me to make a video for people that want to see more, and I know what he means. You mean like this. Is that what you want? You want to see some more? Here we go. It's coming off.
What are you doing?
What? You told me to make a video for people that want more.
More videos?
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing?
I thought you meant more of me. Alright, hold on. I've got it. Hi guys, just more videos right here. Click this box here. There's another box there. You can click some more videos and make sure you like and subscribe. Like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, will you delete the other stuff?
Fuck no.